Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and every once in a while in crochet there are these defining moments, and I really think that this board is one of them. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I've just been walking it around the office, and this is to introduce a series of flower videos that we're doing here on YouTube. And we're going to do videos on every single one of these flowers, and then there's going to be several other flowers also. And most of these were done with worsted weight yarn, and all different brands of yarn were used for this. And I just think it's really beautiful. Look at this. And so it's a great way to use up scraps. And this one flower down at the bottom, let me see, I gotta go this way. The pink one here, I made it big enough so you could actually put like a little votive candle in the middle. And you could use these like to decorate scarves or hats or just anything, placemats, anything. I just love these things. So anyway, we're going to take you to a close-up lesson, and Christina is going to show you how to make the flowers. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos because it really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little small flower. This guy is about 2 or 3 inches across. It's worked using a number 2 baby weight yarn. I'll be using the Premier Yarns Afternoon Cotton today. It's a nice weight for this, and also using a size G crochet hook. So this one was pink for the flower and then white for the center. I'm going to do the opposite today. I'm going to do a white flower with a pink center. So you'll want to start with your white on your hook. Again, I'm using a G hook for this. And you'll start by chaining 6. And then join those 6 chain stitches together to form a ring. So you'll take your hook, go into that very first chain stitch, the one closest to your slip knot, grab a loop and pull it through, and then pull that same loop through the loop already on your hook. And as you can see, that gives us a nice big ring to work into. We'll chain 3, counting that as a double crochet from now on. Work a double crochet in the middle of the ring, so you'll just yarn over, go straight down into the center of that ring, grab your loop, bring it through, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Then you'll chain 3, work 2 double crochets in the middle of the ring, and then chain 3, and repeat that around, so that when you get around to the beginning again, you'll have 12 double crochets and 6 of these little loops. So 6 groups of 2 and 6 loops. So I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how to move on from there. So this is nearly the end of round 1. The only thing I have left to do is join it together. I've got 6 of these groups of double crochets. I chained 3, and now I just want to join it to the top of this chain 3, which we're counting as my first double crochet. So I'll just go into the top, chain there, grab a loop, pull it through, and then pull it through the same loop already on my hook. Alright. For round 2, you're going to slip stitch in between the 2 double crochet here. So just go right in between them. Don't try to work into the stitch. You're going to go right in between the posts. Pull your loop through, and then pull that same loop through the loop already on your hook. And then in this chain space here, you're going to work the following stitches. You'll start with 2 half double crochets, so yarn over, go right under that chain there, pull loop through, and then you're going to pull a loop through all 3 loops on your hook at once. That's a half double crochet. Do another one of those. 3 double crochets, so you'll yarn over, go under the chain there. You got 3 loops on your hook, and now you'll pull through 2 and then pull through 2. So we need a total of 3 of those. And then 3 more half double crochets. So again, that's the one where we'll pull through all 3 loops at one time. 2 and 3. Once you've done that, again, you're gonna slip stitch in between the next 2 double crochets, so just go right down in between the posts and work your slip stitch. And then we'll work the same group of stitches into our next chain 3 space. The 2 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, and 3 half double crochets again. So I'm going to do that. Once I get all the way back around to the beginning, I can finish this off and weave in my ends. And then to make the center, you'll take your pink or whatever color you're using, chain 2, and then you're going to work 6 double crochets in the second chain from the hook. So that's the one closest to your slip knot. So you'll just go right into that chain and work your single crochets and just work them all right in that same spot. Might be a little tricky to hold on to at first. 4, 5, and 6. If your chain gets a little too big, you can tug on the tail that you left and close that right up. And then you're just going to join it with a slip stitch. So go into the top of that first single crochet, slip stitch that together, then you can trim this off. Now you want to leave one of these ends nice and long because that's what you're going to use to sew it onto the flower. I left my beginning tail fairly long, so I'll thread that onto a needle and sew it onto my flower. So let me go finish my flower and then I'll come back and show you how to assemble this. Here's my little flower, all 6 petals completed. Just got to sew on the center. I went ahead and wove in all my ends. Now the easiest way to thread a yarn needle that I know of is to take your yarn, fold it in half, and pinch it between your thumb and your index finger. Then take your needle. Now I probably don't need one with as quite as big as this, but I like this. This is what I keep on hand, so this is perfectly fine. But the smaller one would also probably work just as well. But you take your hook and you're just going to kind of slide and wiggle it right over that folded bit of yarn. That's the easy way to do it, easiest way I know. Once you've got that threaded, we're just going to sew this on to the center of our flower here. So I'm going to go through the bottom of a few of these double crochets. Kind of get that settled right there in the middle. And I'm just going to alternate kind of weaving between the center of the flower and then going through some of the loops of the white part just until I feel like it's secure. And depending on what you're using this flower for, it may need to be more secure than others. If you're putting this maybe on a children's clothing or something, you may want to use a few extra stitches in case they grab at it. If your tail comes out of your needle, well, it probably means 2 things. One, it probably means you didn't leave quite long enough of a tail, which I don't think I did. But it's not a problem at all. You just put it right back on. Other thing it might mean is that your eye is too big and then it's just too easy for the yarn to slip out of it. Like I said, I could probably use a much smaller needle for this. This one this big is certainly not necessary. So that's how you got your center sewed in. Just kind of adjust it there. Now to weave in your ends, now ideally you want to do this on the back and in the same color as the end. I don't have a whole lot of the pink here, so I'm probably going to have to work it into the white, but it is on the back, so that's okay. The way I work in ends, if you want to tie a knot, go ahead and tie a knot. I usually do. I like knots. They just feel more secure to me. Some people don't tie as many knots as I do. I tie a little knot to secure it, and then to weave in the end, I'm going to go through. Again, I'm working on the back side. I'm going to go through the back of several stitches. And then I'm going to backtrack one. I'm just going to go through this one again before continuing on to go through a few other stitches. And again, I'll backtrack one, one or two, and go through again. And you just want to do that until when you tug on it, it should be secure. It shouldn't bunch up or anything like that. And then at that point, you know, you've got it pretty secure and you can snip that off. So that is our little flower. Hope this video has been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, please ask them in the comments below. And you will find the pattern and the materials you need for this project down in the description. Thanks for watching.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these two shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.